It's Thursday, May 18th. This is News 8 Now. I'm Joe McCoy. A new bill awaiting Governor J.B. Pritzker's signature could save Illinois community college students thousands of dollars. The bill would ensure all credits from transferring community college students would be accepted at any four-year Illinois public university. Under current state law, students can decide whether or not to accept credits towards majors or electives. Blackhawk College says this bill will help students be more successful.
That counts as a major course at a four-year institution. We're not repeating credits. We don't have more elective credit than we can use in our degree plan. And we're ensuring that the students are getting the best value in the courses they take at the community college level, and they're transferring as seamlessly as possible at the four-year level.
Both the State House and the Senate have passed the bill. Once signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker, it would go into effect next year. And now, just to give you an idea of the differences in cost, a full-time student would pay just over $4,500 in tuition and fees for 2 semesters at Blackhawk College. That same course load would cost a student more than $15,000 at Western Illinois University in Macomb. And at University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, the base tuition rate for a year of undergraduate studies is $17,500 or more, depending on the program. These estimates come from the 3 schools' websites and are based on starting classes of this fall. And it looks like we may hit the 80s today as we continue a wave of drop-dead gorgeous weather in the Quad Cities. Meteorologist Morgan Strackbein is here with the latest on your forecast.
Thanks, Joe. And yeah, definitely going to be a pretty decent afternoon for us, but going into tonight, we are going to bring in a chance for some showers, maybe even a couple ripples of thunder, but looks like that event really is going to be a tomorrow morning event, very early. Lows tonight around 60 degrees. We'll track in some shower chances to start off your Friday, but by Friday afternoon, we'll dry those skies out. Definitely going to be a bit cooler than today, though. 72 for a high to kick off the weekend. Here's a look at future track as we do bring in some chances of rain. Could see some showers as early as 3 a.m. north of I-80. That will continue its progression across the Mississippi River through the early morning Friday commute. But by Friday afternoon, we'll start to see those clearer conditions. Still likely going to see some haze, though, due to the wildfire smoke as we get into Friday afternoon. But regardless, some nice dry conditions. As always, you can download those News 8 apps, either the WQAD News 8 app or the Storm Track 8 weather app, and you can also listen for our forecasts on Heart Media radio stations. Joe?
All right, thank you, Morgan. I cannot wait to break out the hammock later this afternoon. And the Department of Labor says a bill expanding youth employment here in Iowa might violate the Fair Labor Standards Act. Senate File 542 is now waiting for Governor Kim Reynolds' signature to become law. It's designed to let some teenagers work in restricted industries like manufacturing as it's part of a work-based learning program. It also expands the hours of the day during which Iowa teens can work. But the Department of Labor says if a job isn't specifically listed in the Fair Labor Standards Act, then it can't be performed by 14 and 15-year-olds. The DOL says violating that part of the child labor laws would be considered, quote, oppressive. And take a look at this video from Houston, Texas this morning. A power line fell on the freeway after a truck ran a red light and slammed into an SUV. The crash caused a power pole to snap, and then due to a chain reaction, 4 power lines fell onto the freeway, one crushing the windshield of a dump truck. And as you can see in the video, traffic was at a standstill for over an hour. I'm sure there was a ton of people calling in late to work. About 1,500 people were without power as crews repaired the poles. And when you think of top cities across the country, you probably have a few favorites in mind. According to U.S. News and World Report, Green Bay, Wisconsin tops the list of its 150 best cities across America. The magazine calls it the perfect mix of a big town amenities with a small town feel. The report looks at affordability, quality of life, desirability, and job market. We checked the entire list and found the Quad Cities is ranked the 54th best place to live in the country. The magazine says the area's brewery scene and the low cost of living is a big risk for the ranking. And that's all the time we have for News 8 Now. Be sure to stay connected online when you aren't in front of the TV. WQAD.com and our News 8 app for Apple, Android, Roku, and Fire TV are available anytime.